What does 2020 hold for buyers and sellers in the Triangle real estate market? I'm Terrence Boykin with Boykin Realty Associates, and I'm here today to give you our opinion. Now, you may have heard that the sky is falling. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. On the contrary, the Triangle real estate market is still as strong as it has been over the last few years. We do expect to continue to see a housing shortage, which will lead to a continued rise in home selling prices. We're expecting the appreciation rate to be about 5% in 2020, which is a little lower than previous years, but still great for our sellers. With the new year upon us, we see a lot of people really focusing in on their goals, and real estate usually comes to the top of that list. Now, when preparing your goals, it's best to be prepared so that you can pull the trigger at a moment's notice. If you're planning to sell your house in April or May, it's probably good to start fixing things now because your house is clean from the holidays. And that way, you won't have to do it all at once when you're ready to list your home. This is a great time to start interviewing agents and ask them what recommendations they have to get your home looking as best as possible. One of the things that we do is offer a 2-hour staging consultation with an interior decorator. That usually takes all the stress out of preparing your home for the market. The next issue is to consider where are you going to live next. Like I mentioned earlier, the Triangle housing market is still really tight, so you'll need a good plan to know where your family is going to live next. One of the best things you can ask your agent is what are their strategies to ensure that your family will only have to move once. Also ask them if there are any contingencies that they can put in place if there is an issue on either side of the sale. The spring market will come early this year. As a buyer, I recommend you reach out to a lender to find out exactly how much home you can afford. Because as I mentioned earlier, we do have a shortage of houses in the Triangle area. We really have a shortage in the price points below $300,000. You'll also want to reach out to that lender so that they can find out if there are any dings in your credit report. The last thing we want to see is for you and your family to find that perfect home. We go to get you pre-approved, we find there's an issue. Now, it usually takes about 6 weeks to clear up issues with the credit reporting agencies. And you know what? I can guarantee you that house will not be available in 6 weeks. As a buyer, I also recommend you reach out to your realtor to find out things like average days on market, list to sell price, and average seller pay contingencies. These numbers will ensure that your realtor can negotiate the best deal for you and your family. I hope this video was helpful for your 2020 real estate plans. If you have any questions about the topics covered, or if you'd like to see other topics in our next video, please message us to let us know. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, we're here to help.